that is holding you back. All the shit on your mind, all the things that you need to do, that you want to do, that you just aren't doing. If you cannot start practicing and start doing things that in your mind is telling you, fucking say this, do this, you are going to end up in the same spot for the rest of your life. For all of you new listeners, welcome to the Do Good Movement. Our purpose is to make a positive impact in our society through real-life education, and the movement comes into play when you guys share the content to help other people do good just like you. Welcome to the show, everybody. Excited to have you here and have this conversation today. For all of you that are watching on the YouTube channel, you're going to notice that I'm wearing the same thing in the last episode. So today, my team and I are filming a couple of these for the you'll learn about it if you watch the last episode. I ripped my pec muscle. I ruptured it, so it's cut off basically from my shoulder right now, and I believe I have surgery. So we'll see what the MRI says. So we're just trying to get some of these episodes done, so I don't have to come in here and in pain yelling at you guys. Now I've been spending a lot of time with people lately inside my business and just having general, good conversation. And usually when I'm talking to somebody, I'm always like to understand where they're at, where they want to go, and I'll analyze them, right? So I'm a big listener. I'm pretty quiet when I'm outside of my element, and I just kind of listen and study and hear where people at, where they want to go, and kind of to see the potential that they have. And I believe everybody, including you listening, you guys are listening to this because you either believe that I have some value to add to you, or somebody shared this show with you. And so you just having the ability to go on here and click the button to listen this far, give yourself a pat on the back. A lot of people don't have that in them to be a lifelong learner, a student, to learn different things. And that's big. You guys should be, that is a big step, and you guys should be happy about yourself to make that commitment. That's what got me to where I am, is I'm a big listener and always try to learn from other people doing things and trying to grab a thing, 1, 2, 3 things here or there and add it to what I do today. I want to talk to you guys about one thing, and if you could do this one thing, it is going to set you down a road to do whatever the fuck you want to do in a positive light. Now, there's so many different things to become what you want to be, to do what you want to do. There's a lot of pieces you have to put together to do it very well, but there's one thing that you always got to start with. And if you could do this one thing and learn these other things later, you are definitely a hell of a lot further than a lot of people that I've met personally. And that's courage. So you guys all have ideas. You guys all know what you need to do. You guys all have that thing on your tongue that you want to say. You guys all have somebody who's taken advantage of you today. There is something going on that is not coming out of you today through your body language, through your words, and through your actions. And that's not happening because you are lacking courage. Not talking shit, that's just the truth. You're worried about what the person's going to say about you. You're worried about what your repercussions are going to be at work. You're worried about if you're going to fail. That is holding you back from going to where you need to go. All the shit on your mind, all the things that you need to do, that you want to do, that you just aren't doing, is what's stopping you to getting to where you want to be, that I was talking about a second ago. You can be there, and you could be there very quickly. But if you cannot start practicing and start doing things that in your mind is telling you, fucking say this, do this, you are going to end up in the same spot for the rest of your life. Have courage, Say what the fuck you got to say. Do what you have to do. Don't wait for another time. Don't wait for somebody to come correct you. Don't wait for somebody to tell you what to go do. Every time you do that, somebody else is in control of you. You need to have the courage and say, this is what I'm going to go do. This person's not going to take advantage of me anymore. This is not how we're going to go fucking do it. Just go and do it. Who gives a shit what they're going to say? Who cares if you fucking fail? Who cares if you did the wrong thing? Who cares if you communicated it wrong? None of that matters, guys, if you don't do it at all. Do it. You're going to fuck up for sure, most likely. Learn from it, and then do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again. So you're going to have this courage, and then you're going to have this learning curve going through it by getting kind of slapped around a little bit, and then there you are. You're exactly where you wanted to be. But we don't end up in that place that we want to be. We don't end up getting to be that person we want to be withholding ourselves back with what the fuck we need to say or what we need to do. I didn't have a lot of courage in my earlier years, and it crippled me. I let things go way too long in my business. I let things go way too long in past relationships. I let things go way too long personally until I got older, got some more hair on my chest, been slapped around a little bit. Time's ticking. I'm getting old. I'm not hitting, I'm hitting some big fucking goals, but I got a massive one, and it's a stretch. And now I'm looking at things a lot differently. I don't give a fuck if somebody's feelings get hurt. I don't care if you don't fucking like me. I don't care if you don't ever listen to this again. Do I want that? 100%. I want you to like me. I want you to listen to this, but that's not going to stop me to where I need to go. I might have just said that wrong thing right there where you said, hey, I'm not going to listen to this guy anymore. He's too aggressive. It turned me off. Well, I'll learn that. I'll learn that through the data of the show saying that people didn't like this. Maybe I need to work on my language, right? I'll learn that later on. But nothing's stopping me today when I'm talking through this microphone and talking directly to you that's coming in your speaker saying what I'm saying. I'm not asking anybody, should I say this? I'm not role-playing with anybody. I'm just fucking doing it. And that's what I do in my company. That's what I do in my home life. And people will correct you. People will guide you. Be open to that too. Be ready for it. But stop being in your head and sitting there and just trying to play all these different things and make sure that everybody's going to be happy, rainbows and butterflies and smiling. Because everybody's different. This is a massive society. Somebody's feelings are going to get hurt. Somebody's going to disagree. What I started doing, I just fucking go ahead and say it, and then I stop talking. So a lot of people, and so now let's go into the coaching side, guys. We got the message. Let's go into the coaching side. A lot of people will go ahead and say, okay, I got some courage. I got some hair on my chest. I'm ready to do this, right? They're going to go say it, and then they start unwinding themselves out of it. So they get all bold, they go say it, the room's looking at them, and so they keep talking and talking and talking. If you have to say something, if you have to do something, fucking say it as it is, look at the person straight in the eyes, say it, and just shut up. Even if it's quiet. I just did this shit on a call within the last week. It was fucking quiet for like literally 20 seconds. I said exactly how it is, and I just shut up. I wasn't going to fucking say another word. And this person comes out 20 seconds later and says something. I don't say, are you okay? Did you hear that? And I said what I had to say. Now come at me, right? Let's have the debate. And that's our problem. Our society is everybody's trying to cater to everybody, and they're having the debate within their self before they even put the message out. Be raw, be organic. You could do it out of love, do it out of care. When you guys get good at doing this, you're going to learn and be able to do it in a way where you're not offending people. But in the beginning, who gives a shit? Learn courage, say something, do something, don't talk, have somebody else come back at you, and then take that as a learning moment. And if it's the right thing, not saying that what people are going to come back and say shit to you, that doesn't mean go change your mind on where you stand. Be open to it, listen to it, but if what they're coming back to you on is wrong, then tell them, nah, I don't agree. And then continue to have the debate and then do whatever you have to go do. But that's the second thing. So the second coaching thing is when you go say something, you're quiet, somebody comes back at you and you fold, and you're just doing it because you don't want to hurt their feelings, you want them to be heard, you just fucked up again. Say it, have them come back at you. If you still don't agree, Have that person continue to explain themselves. You guys keep going back and forth. If you can't get to a place where you agree at all, just tell them. Tell the person, I don't agree. And that's that. People are smart. People are resilient. They're not stuck with you forever. They could go do their own thing. They could go their different way. But until you guys start having courage to do what's right, to say what's right, you are not going to get any further than where you are today. Don't you want to have control of your life? Don't you want to have control of your decisions? Don't you want to have control on where you're going to go? You guys know what you need to do. Every time I talk to any of you, you guys in the inside, when you're talking, you know exactly what the fuck you got to go do. You just don't have the fucking balls to go do it. Until today, this message is not, I'm not yelling at you. I'm having a man-to-woman, man-to-man conversation right here and saying, stand up, puff up your chest, do what you got to go do, and face the fucking repercussions when they come. But don't overanalyze shit. Just go run the plays. You're a fucking boss. You got this. Do good.